Hello. This is going to be my last showcase for the Poisonburst Pathfinder, a very straightforward and effective build. You don't need what I have in order for the build to work, but it's nice having. I am not the richest player out there, but my gear is pretty expensive. So yeah, let's start with the stats. As you can see, I am sitting at a comfortable 79% evasion rating. My resistances are capped, well, over capped. My chaos resistance is pretty good in my opinion. What else? My movement speed is at 50%, so I am pretty fast. Not as fast as I was in 0.3, but pretty fast. My rarity is at 141%, and my crit chance is at a almost 38%. I'm pretty happy with those stats. Now let's start with the gear. I'm going to start with the chest. This chest is extremely good. It doubles your evasion rating and it gives you up to 25% extra cold damage, which is very nice. I got mine twice corrupted or double corrupted, whatever you want to call it. I really wanted that chaos resistance, but if you don't want it or you don't need it, well, you can get one without it for much cheaper. I have looked at the market right now and I found a very similar one for 9 divines, which is a bit sad because I paid for mine around 45 divines, if I remember correctly. Moving on, the bow. As you can see, I have mirrored this bow from someone else. It has really good stats, a lot of damage. So yeah, very expensive bow. You don't need it, but god damn, it feels good to have it. Then we've got the quiver. This is exactly what I wanted. It's just the stats could be a little bit higher. For example, I have 2 tier 2s. Increased damage with bow and critical hit chance. But yeah, I didn't feel like I needed an upgrade, probably because the bow is so good. I looked at the prices on the market and I found a very similar one for, let's see, for 300 divines. Next, we have the helmet. As you can see, very good helmet. I have checked the market and yeah, as you can see, very expensive as well. Nobody is going to pay 1 million for this helmet probably, but although it has spirit, so maybe, I don't know. But 800 divines is a more accurate price, I guess. Triple resistances and a lot of energy shield is what you want. Next we have the gloves, probably the core piece to the build. The ones that I have right now cost around 30 divines. You can see 32 divines, but you don't need them double corrupted or anything. You can just get them normal and they will get the job done, Next we have the boots, extremely good boots. As you can see, triple resistance, 35% movement speed, double corrupted. I am looking at the market and the cheapest similar pair on the market right now cost 1000 divines. Jesus Christ. Okay, moving on. Headhunter, double corrupted as well. I would have preferred energy shielding instead of that evasion rating. And I would have preferred better attribute stats. But it is what it is. A similar headhunter costs around 110 divines right now. What else? The ring, I guess. Very good ring. Full of tier 1s. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show the tiers for the other items. If you are interested. Yeah. So back to the ring. Extremely good ring. Only one tier 2, which is the chaos resistance. A similar ring costs around, let me see, there is one very similar on the market right now and it costs 300 divines, this one. And lastly, we have the amulet, very good amulet. This amulet is basically everything that I wanted. It has rarity, all elemental resistances, maximum energy shield, level 2 all projectile skills, spirit. Yeah, extremely good amulet. And it is corrupted as well. A similar amulet costs around, as you can see here, very similar one to the one I have. It costs around 600 divines. It doesn't have the corruption though, but yeah, that corruption isn't that important. And lastly, let's talk about the charms. I like this charm because it gives me immunity to bleeding. A very good replacement for this charm would be Bira's Anguish. Basically this one. And this charm would give you immunity to ignite, but I'm not running maps with ignite, so I don't need it. But if you do, I would maybe say that ignite is more deadly right now than bleeding. I am of course running this charm for the freeze, this one for the stun. There are many replacements. You can replace this one, for example, with a rite of passage or a fall of the axe, something like that. And the flasks, I am running a perfectly rolled Olorat's Resolve, and I'm running a perfectly rolled Lavianga Spirits. I hope I pronounced that right. So that's about it for the gear. Now I'm going to quickly show you the skills. I'm not going to read everything here. I'm just going to hover my mouse on top of the gems and you can just pause the video if you prefer and if you just want to copy it, I guess. Firstly, I have to say that all my skills are corrupted twice. You don't need it. You actually don't need it. For some skills, it just doesn't do anything. Like the 3% quality increase just doesn't do anything for some skills. But yeah. And I have Hand of Chayula here. I'm not using it right now just because I need 126 intelligence to use this gem and I don't have that. And lastly, I'm going to show you my passive skill tree. This is it. First, I have to say that I'm not taking this node here just because I haven't been sprinting a lot. I just find it very clunky, I'll be honest. So I took this node instead. And then in the skill tree, I'm just basically taking poison damage, hit, and defenses. I have pretty good jewels, as you can see. I have a Heart of the Well. Not perfectly rolled, but I don't really care for the 2% extra chaos damage. I have a Against the Darkness with 4 and 4. And I have a Sapphire here with crit hit chance, hit damage bonus, and magnitude of damaging elements with critical hits. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and see you next time. Kisses. Actually, let me give an ASMR kiss.